Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are at the end of February. Where did the time go? Where has the month gone? And what do you mean we're already at the end of February? What do you mean? But anyway, so with that being said, we are in need of a TBR for the month of March. So I've got a few prompts written down next to me. Let's get into it. So starting out, my first prompt says starts with an E or an F. Let's look around. Okay, first off, I am going to grab all of the books that I maybe want to read that start with an E or an F. So I'm going to grab those really quick. Okay, I think I found them. There are only two that are calling my name right now. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Faeries. I still need to read this book. It's a short guy, which is nice. I've heard a lot of good things about this book, so I feel like I really need to pick this one up. Or I've got this one that everyone has raved about, A Fate Inked in Blood. I'm not counting the letter A. You guys can fight me in the comments if you'd like, but I'm not counting the A. So it's between these two. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the fact that this probably is not a good idea right now, considering that me and my sister-in-laws are in the middle of a reread of Akatar, and this character's name is Freya, and, well, Feyre, and it's probably not great to be doing two fantasies at one time, so let's go with Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Faeries. Now, the next prompt is celebrity. And what that means is that the book is either starring two celebrities or a celebrity of some type, or we've got it could be written by a celebrity, but in my eyes authors are celebrities, so I guess you could count all of them, but I'm gonna go with the at least one character is a celebrity, so let's look for those. Narrowed it down to two books for this category, and it is the Book of Scandal, which is like the princess and Earl of Linsley. Yeah, so he is pretty famous because he's scandalous with women. So I would call this one a celebrity pick. Or we've got Beach Read. I know I haven't read this one yet. It's one of the only Emily Henrys I've not read. Need to read this one. And our main male character, Augustus. I need another coffee, you guys. I'm exhausted. But our main male character, Augustus, is an acclaimed author of literary fiction. So, once again, authors in my mind are celebrities. So, what do I pick? I'll save this one for a little later until it's like a little warmer out. I'll save this one, which means that we picked the Book of Scandal for the celebrity prompt. Okay, I swear my heater literally hates me. It kicks on every single time I'm filming. Okay, next category is book you've been putting off. Well, Jesus. This is gonna be a hefty little pile. Okay, after I've narrowed it down with my eyeballs, I have 3 picks for this one. Archer's Voice, which I might save this for the next prompt because I am reading this book this month. It is being read in March. So I've got this one, Anxious People by Frederick Bachman. I have not read this one yet either. Been putting it off. So there's this one, but the one that is like calling my name, and it has been for way too long, and I don't know why I've been putting it off, is The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. I could also save this for the next prompt. Okay, this is the book I've been putting off. Archer's Voice. I'm choosing this one for book I've been putting off. I've been putting it off for way too long because I know it will break me, but you want to know what? I don't really care anymore. I want to read it. I've heard way too much hype about this book. This is some people's favorite books. Like, I need to read it. Book I've been putting off, and the last prompt, which you guys kind of heard me, is green or gold on the front cover. I mean, that's gold foiling. I'd call that gold. Maybe I do it. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And also, I am still reading ACOTAR with my sister-in-laws. We're doing a reread, so this will probably be on that list as well. But as of right now, I'm pretty sure I've got my March TBR picked out. Let's look them over. Let's go over all of the books that we have picked for March. I'm so excited. I've got a lot of good books on this list. So, with my first prompt, it starts with an E or an F. Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Faeries. I am reading this book. I'm so excited. I have heard way too many good things about this book to have waited this long, but I have. So, this is one of the picks that we have for March. I am excited to jump into this one. Oh, I'm so excited. And there's a curmudgeonly professor. Come on. Come on. So, next prompt was celebrity. I chose the Book of Scandal because it is the princess and earl, so they're kind of in the mainstream media at the time of you know what I mean? Like, there's not really media, but they're in the mainstream. So this counts in my head. This counts. I'm excited to give this one a check out. I got this in a blind date with a book at Williamsburg in this cute little bookshop. I can't remember the name of it, dadgummit. But I got one of these blind date with a book, and it looks like it'll be really interesting. Look at, there's a shirtless man. Count me in. Next. Book you've been putting off, and I know it's going to break me, and it's going to break me in half. Archer's Voice. I'm so excited for this one. I have heard and seen so much hype about this book, and I need to know what is going on. I know that this is going to make me cry, and I know my next book choice is going to make me cry. So maybe I start with one at the beginning of the month and then end with one at the end of the month so I can give myself a break. There's a hair tickling me. But Archer's Voice. I am so excited to read this. I cannot wait to start this one. I might start it first because I've been so excited to pick this one up. And lastly but not least, that's one that I will never figure out. Is it last but not least or lastly but not least? I don't freaking... Green or gold on the cover. I am finally picking up The Nightingale by Kristin Hannah. I'm not putting it off any longer. I need to read it. This one is going to make me sob. I have seen so many people reading this book and crying, and I know that it's going to hurt my feelings. So I'm excited to read this one. I do like a good cry, especially when I'm reading books. Crying is great. But as you can see, those are all of the books that I have picked out for my March TBR, not including my ACOTAR reread. I hope you guys liked this video. I cannot wait to read these books with you guys. Leave a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.